What's up, guys, and welcome back to part 3 of our playthrough of Sword of the Samurai in the Fighting Fantasy series. In the last part, we got all the way to our objective, but we had none of the means to finish our
We
objectives.
did exactly what we told ourselves not to do.
Yeah, so we kind of rushed straight to the end boss without leveling up, essentially. Yeah. We had to find 5 or 6 companions to bring on a quest with us. We got 2, but we didn't have any of the items to get the other ones, so we died essentially. So we're starting again from the beginning now, but we're going to take the completely opposite route through the map to get some of these items hopefully and find some more adventures. So those are our previous stats. We have reduced our honor back to 3, our provisions back to 10, and now we're going to re-roll our stats to start the story again. So we have said that if we get a really terrible roll, we're just going to drink some of our booze and roll again, because there's no point in us doing this adventure and like failing over and over again.
Yeah, it was start as we meant to go
on, an average to good.
Yeah, we all know the drill by now.
Yeah, you should do that. Anyway, so to get my skill score, I'm going to roll 1 dice, and we add 6 to it. So let's see what we get. 8.
Take a drink.
So I'm going to take a drink first.
What are we classing as shitty, by the way? Like below 4? Do you reckon 4's decent? I would take 4.
Yeah. 4 or above, we'll take it.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me drink for that. Okay. 2 again.
Going, boy. Nice.
There we go. So what's that?
11.
6. 11. So our skill is 11.
What did you get first time? 2?
2 both times. Okay, so let's roll for our stamina score, and this one might be a double drink. So we roll 2 dice and we add 12 to it. So what are we counting as?
I reckon 4 each again or above.
4, 8. What's that?
If you roll lower than a 4, you have to drink and re-roll. Yeah?
Yeah, okay then. Go on.
Go.
So you roll first. A 4. So you roll good. And a 5.
Nice,
so
not bad.
21? No.
11 and 12. 23, isn't it?
23. There we go. That is a reasonable score without having to cheat the game. Ian Livingstone is going to kill us. Right?
Yeah, I know. He's going to ban us. We're not going to be allowed in.
Take this out! Right, so if you want to roll for our luck score now, so this is the same as the skill, roll 6 and add 6.
Is that loaded on 2, that die?
Yeah, it's weighted. There we go.
12.
Okay, so what's that, 12 overall?
Yeah. I thought you were putting 1.
No, it just takes that long to type in. So, there we have it. We have our skills now. We are going to continue using the Karam Jitsu skill, right? The jump, the leap of faith. So, I mean, we didn't really use it that much.
We used it once.
We used it to get away from the skeletons, but I think we could have just avoided that fight anyway. So, let's start the story then. So, if you take me back to page 1.
Do you want me to go or do you want to go?
You start it.
You gather your weapons, your katana and wakizashi, your battle armor and provisions. The guards salute you as you leave the main gate of Kenichi. You follow the road north through the beautiful countryside surrounding the capital. Soon you come to a fork in the road. Will you go west and north to the Forest of Shadows? That's where we went.
So yeah, we went to the Shadow Forest last time.
Hagakure Bridge and onto the Shiosi Mountains. We don't want to go there. That's endgame.
Is that the other way, or is that the first way?
Yeah, this is the second way.
Oh, really? So that.
Oh no! Hang on, no. So will you go west and north to the Forest of Shadows, the bridge, the mountains?
Oh.
That's one option.
Did we just read the Forest and Shadows and?
Yeah, we got excited. I think. East to the ford through the Mizukumo Fens and thence to the mountains.
Yeah, let's do that because.
Oh, and thence to the mountains.
But it doesn't say to the Shiosi Mountains, so it could be a different mountains.
Yeah, let's go. So 29.
Yeah, we're gonna go the complete opposite direction as we did last time.
Quickly reminders of what we need to collect.
Yeah.
So we need to find a horn, a jade amulet, a phoenix ruby.
Yeah.
And I think the war fan, which we know where to get. That's from
that is from Tietzin's fortress. So, the east road, which meanders across the plain of the great Hangyo River, bustles with activity. Here in the fertile river valley, swept constantly by the shogun's samurai patrols, many of the people
Excuse me.
know nothing of the unrest which has brought turmoil to the borders of Hashiman. the rice wagons and the impromptu caravans of tinkerers and peddlers which pass along the road paying their wares from fief to fief are no different from those which rolled along the road of the east wind 200 years ago. They, being the lower caste, what does that say, caste?
Being of lower caste?
Lower caste than you, a samurai and the shogun's champion, are careful that the wheels of their carts do not splash your splendid armour, and all bow as you pass. The journey into the uplands is peaceful enough, but as the last bend of the river, twinkling like a band of mercury in the late afternoon sun, falls out of sight, so the attitude of the peasants you meet changes. Turn to page 43.
What does that mean?
I didn't get a fucking word of what.
So the
paragraph meant.
attitude of the peasants you meet changes. So they're getting,
As soon as the sun's gone down,
getting arsey.
or they're going to try and rob us.
Yeah, maybe. The deference normally accorded to one of your standing in society is sadly missing in the behaviour of the first uplanders you meet. They are charcoal burners, grimed grey with the soot of their trade. One of them, younger than the others, recognizes the standard that flaps in the wind behind your back and scorns you. Look, friends, it is the rightful champion of the wrongful king. Where is your master's sword? Where is your master without the sword? Hasekawa, bless his shaven pate.
Pate. No.
Bless his shaven pate is no shogun. You have no master, you are ronin. Ronin are samurai who have no lord and have lost their status. The peasant is insulting you and the shogun. The other charcoal burners shout at the youngster to be quiet. Will you punish the youth or walk on as if you hadn't noticed?
Right. Would it be honourable for us to punish the youth or not? He's dishonouring our shogun beliefs.
He is, but would it be more... or would we dirty our name if we just walked on? What would you do? I would carry on walking.
I probably would carry on walking, but I feel like...
Bitch!
I don't know, I feel like if we need to put this little prick in his place.
But he's got a lot of people... Oh, but then we would be dishonourable
For fighting him.
for fighting a peasant. Shit. Should we roll for it?
Let's roll for it. Let's go for it.
What about
Okay.
below 3, we beat the shit out of him. Above 3, we don't.
What about highest roll wins?
Okay, why do we
So,
just agree?
and we
What
just
would you
choose
do?
someone. I'll say that we punish the boy.
Yeah, and I would say keep on walking.
Okay, so I'll make a roll first, so the highest gets the option, basically. So, 3 for me. 2 for you. So let's go punish this little
Let's
bitch.
punish the boy.
Page is it?
59.
The charcoal burners number about 10, and they are clustered within a circle of low smoking mounds, which are covered by the newly cut turf. Grey smoke arises from the mounds that conceal the wood, which is slowly turned into charcoal at great heat. Nearby, what is that? 2 words.
Yeah. it should-
Nearby lie several staves ready to be burned. Will you order them to abase themselves at your feet? Turn to 111. Send an arrow winging its way towards the youth. If you have the skill of Kyujutsu, which is the arrow skill, draw your swords, turn to 135, or if you have the skill of Karamanjitsu, leap heroically among them.
Should we leap
Come on,
heroically?
we've got the skill, we better use it. Turn to page 147.
But then are we going to be in the middle of them?
I don't know, we're doing it as a skill, so unless maybe they'll just like respect us for being a shogun.
Taking one springy step as if sauntering nonchalantly towards the peasants, your muscles suddenly tauten and propel you forward in a leap which has them gawping in astonishment.
Hell yeah.
The bravest of them has been reaching for staves piled nearby, but your sword blade pierces the turf before the stack, and the charcoal burners cower in fear. The eldest of them, a crook-legged fellow, creaks painfully to his arthritic knees and humbly begs your pardon for the insulting behaviour of his son.
See? Pay your respects, young sir.
He offers to show you I thought it said a selfie. He offers to show you a safe village nearby in which you may pass the night. Looking up to see your stern expression, he begs you to take his son as a slave that you may
have we
teach
got a new
him
companion?
humility, but he beseeches you not to kill him. Will you make them swear an oath of allegiance before going on, or command the old man and his son to show you the sanctuary of the village? Village, we can get some gossip. I don't really want to take a little bitch along with me.
Yeah, he's a little punk,
He
isn't he?
insulted us. I
Yeah.
don't want to.
Yeah, this kid can stay in the coal village. Should we check out the sanctuary?
Yeah, 179. You agree?
Yeah. I mean, we probably would have just used him as bait anyway.
Yeah. I think we would have killed him at any
Yeah,
opportunity we could
probably.
have had.
Ordering the old man to show you the way alone, you leave the charcoal burner's woods. He bids farewell to his son, then fawningly ushers you on. He takes you along a winding track that leads to the Dale of Kanashuro, a land where wooded plateaux are riven by beautiful and peaceful dales, which nestle unseen between the cliffs cut into the limestone by rivers from the rivers which form them. At dusk, you take a path into the Vale of Tinshu, to a small and picturesque village. You turn to the old man and ask its name, but he has fallen to the ground. You try to rouse him, but his heart has stopped. He is dead. Turn to page 5.
You killed him!
How did he die? Was he already dead, or...?
No, I think he was on his last legs. Oh, suspicious of whatever caused the old charcoal burner's death, you skirt the perimeter of the village, but all looks normal and peaceful. Peasants go about their business, mostly returning home as dusk falls. Some of the older villagers are gathering outside the headman's house. Will you ask one of the peasants for hospitality, or join the elders at the headman's house? Ooh, peasants or elders?
So we can hang out with the rich kids, or we can hang out with
They're
the...
not rich kids, they're just peasants.
No, they're the headman's house.
Oh, right, yeah.
The elders, or we can hang out with the lowly people. I feel like the peasants will probably know more about what's going on.
Yeah, I feel like the peasants will give us more gossip.
And the other guys will probably try and burn us to the stake.
Yeah,
True.
but the peasants may also try and rob us.
Unless they want an uprising against the elders.
71? Peasants?
I say go peasants. This is all a learning experience in case we die anyway, isn't it?
Yeah. We can just heroically jump among them.
Yeah, out of the cave. The first peasant you meet is a middle-aged woman with her head swathed in a tatty silk scarf. She seems to be plunged into melancholy, but she takes you to her dwelling,
Hello.
a low wooden building with a hole in the side of one of the screens. There is a straw-filled mattress for you to sleep on, and hot gruel on the stove. Will you mend the woman's house, turn to 2 and 5, or eat the gruel and settle down to sleep?
Should we mend her house?
Yeah,
She's taking us in for the night.
We're getting on a point, hopefully.
Let's
soon.
mend her hole.
Yeah, let's fix that hole for her.
Fill it in.
Blast it.
215.
2 and 5.
We should probably be eating her gruel.
I think we're probably going to do that after we've fixed the hole anyway.
It does not take you long to find a suitable plank and nail it to the screen. At least the little house will be warmer to live in now. To your consternation, the I thought she was middle-aged. To your consternation, the melancholic old woman becomes agitated while you work, and her teeth begin to chatter like castanets. Will you ignore her and finish work, or ask her what is wrong?
She seems like some weird...
Should we
Demon
ask her what's
baby.
wrong?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
You would, wouldn't you? You wouldn't just ignore it
I
and
mean,
be like,
she's just like horny as hell. 175.
so horny. Maybe that.
She does not answer. You turn around to look at her, and she stares at you with a strange intensity. Her teeth start to chatter in a most unnerving way, as if she was trying to speak but could not. At last, she forces out the words, "Go, leave the village. If you think this is scant thanks for your help, and stay." What? If you think this is scant thanks for your help and stay to eat the gruel and sleep, turn to 203. And if instead you quit the village, turn to 15.
I think we leave. I think that's a warning.
The Gruul's going to make us not be able
Yeah,
to speak.
so we're trying to help her, and she's clearly recognizing it and warning us to leave.
Yeah, let's fuck this off. Page 15.
What? Eat gruel. Just want to eat gruel and fill holes.
Surely there's more pleasant food in the world of this.
Oh, let's say 15.
Yeah.
You head hastily in the opposite direction to that by which you entered the village. Nobody appears to notice you leave, and you begin to breathe easier. There is something unnatural about the villagers. Suddenly you catch sight of the old charcoal burner who brought you to the village. You thought him quite dead, having left his unbreathing corpse at the other edge of the village.
Giant snakes come out of his body.
Yet here he is, grinning at you from behind a wall. You step forward, unable to believe your eyes, but then stop as his head sails up into the night air. It has completely detached itself from his body. With a thrill of horror, you realize that this is an undead being, a Rakuro Kubi, whose head detached themselves at night in order to hunt.
That's a weird mythic creature.
Yeah. It spits black gobbets of poison which hiss and smoke as they splatter against your face. You're in agony. Lose 2 stamina points. You must fight the Rakuro Kubi as it flies through the air, snapping viciously.
So it's a guy's head
It's battle time.
flying through the sky.
What does he look like?
Basic bitch. Snake man? Dragon?
Skull, this guy?
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so enemy skill.
His skill is 7. And his stamina is 8. Why didn't you snap his head up? Oh, it wasn't nighttime, was it?
We waited till 7 p.m. and then his head flew
You
off.
wait till bedtime.
Yeah, so, should we do it?
Yes. Let's do it.
Okay,
What are we on at?
11. So we're better than we were last time. So what's that?
17?
17 for us. Enemy roll.
7. 14.
There we go.
Boom. Knock him down a peg.
Was it 8, was it?
Yeah.
There we go. 6 stamina for the enemy.
Did I do that?
Kubi.
18?
18 for us.
14. Easy money.
This is the first enemy we have encountered though, so it should be quite easy. One would hope. Our roll.
18 versus 16.
Not
We will
bad
have
so
to get
far.
quite a low roll.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, the 5. Alright, here we go. 14.
14 versus 11. Nice. He's dead?
Dead.
Oh, I pressed the wrong button.
Yeah, not the snakes make when they die.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, so he's gone. If you win, turn to 153.
The shards of bone that were the Rakuro Kubi skull litter the ground all around you. Though the night is dark, you can just see well enough to head away from the village of the undead. Increase your luck score by 1 for surviving the village.
We can't. We're already at 12. I mean, we could have 13.
But the thing is, it tells you that you can't go past your base score unless...
It's told us to put it up when we have to listen to the book.
Yeah, because that's what I was saying, because this is like the first encounter you've been in, and if you should have your base score. We've not had a reason to lose a point, so you must be able to add a point. right?
Yeah, go on
Yeah.
then.
Okay, so add a luck point for surviving the village, turn to 397.
Oh, what if there's something in that village that we needed?
Next time we will
I
find
bet there
out.
was, otherwise why would we go?
Well, at least we know now that we can beat them in a fight.
I mean, right, okay, we could always go back to that village if we're missing something we feel like we've been everywhere else.
Yeah.
Sunrise the next day sees you descending from the dales into the last of the lands held securely by the shogun. Gaunt trees litter a brown plain and tear the mist. You rest at the edge of these drear marcher lands before going on. Restore up to 4 lost stamina points. We haven't lost any.
We've lost 2.
Oh, we did, yeah. On the following day, you stride out through the mist, which muffles the sound of heavy hoofbeats until they are almost upon you. A great black beast looms over you in the mist. It is the black elk of the marshlands, which is supposed to have vanished 70 years ago or more. Unluckily for you, it seems to have returned. Its enormous antlers are 15 feet of polished ebony.
15 feet? Like across like both of them?
That's quite big, isn't it?
That's very big.
Yeah. That's like 2 7-foot men side by side on both sides.
Let's double this room.
You must fight.
Okay, so who have we got here?
This is the black elk.
Who's 70 plus years old. So if you take us to the battle page.
Yeah. Oh, we don't have any elks.
Oh, we should have had the foresight to put elk in our pictures.
What's the closest we have? We have a horseman.
Sumo.
We have this. Just imagine it's got big antlers.
Yeah, so.
Okay, so.
Skill is 9, isn't it?
Yes. My god.
What? Stamina?
180.
No, it's not.
It's 18 though.
18
That's
is.
still a lot. That's very hefty for like second encounter. That's a lot of
that's
rounds.
9 rounds, right.
Oh, this could be bad. He's nearly matching our skill. Let's just go. Let's be quick. Come on.
Should we have some sort of shinobi showdown to make it a bit quicker, or
Shinobi Showdown, the Black Elk.
that's 9 wins in a row. It's a long time.
What about we take double each time, but if it hits us, we drink?
Yes. Okay.
Yeah. Deal.
Yeah. Or if it hits us. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. That's fine. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So our roll.
18
18 for us.
versus
17.
Oh.
So
So we take
taking
4.
4 off. So
Yeah.
that is 14. Our roll.
14. Okay, we're drinking. 14 versus. Yeah.
Oof. Okay. So
And
we'll take off
2.
2 stamina points.
Oh, wait for you.
There we go. Right. Let's do a big drink for this one. Okay. Our roll.
14 again.
Again. Enemy roll. That's more than 14. That is
Yeah.
14. Okay, so that's another 2 off us.
This could be bad. This could be all our drinks gone.
It could be.
You have to give me some of your beer.
Okay, our roll.
What are we on?
11. 15, 16 for us.
16?
Yep, 16. So nothing
Okay.
happens, so our roll again.
19. 9.
There we go. Enemy
Yeah.
damage, so that's 4 off the enemy, so that takes him down to 10.
$18.
18 for us.
15.
Yep. So he is down to 6.
Not 16. Come on.
Our roll. Oh!
Oh, yeah, go on.
Down
Slicing.
to 2.
Slicing and dicing.
Here we go again. Our roll.
Ooh,
21.
21. Can you even beat that? No, we can get 21. Nice.
He's dead. Let's take a big drink anyway.
Yeah.
All in the aim of not spending 15 hours.
I
rolling
feel like
dice.
we also did well with dice rolls.
Yeah, we
though.
did actually. Yeah, even with that like bypass, we could have still been playing for 10 minutes.
Yeah. If you win, turn to 391. Oh, I feel bad for killing that elf.
Why?
I feel like he's Wood's daddy, and we've just killed him.
He's 15 foot wide.
He's antlers.
Yeah. Imagine the whole thing.
What do you think?
The whole elk, not his penis.
Said penis.
The magnificent beast shakes the very earth as it falls. Part of the ebony antlers was shorn off by your blade. The black elk weighs several tons and is far too large to skin quickly, but you may cut some meat from the still warm carcass. Add 2 to your provisions. The broken piece of antler... Oh, is that the horn? The broken piece of antler is adorned by a strange world pattern, almost like the serpent of white bone. You decide to keep the antler as a talisman. Note it in your adventure sheet.
What's it
So
called?
I'll give that to you, and you write it down, and I will give us 2 extra provisions.
So, what is it? An antler
The
talisman?
serpent bone thing, I think. Oh, yeah, antler talisman, put serpent bone. Should I use one of these provisions to get us back to 23?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to add 2 but take 1 off. So then we now have our stamina back to our base score of 23, which means we are all good. Even after taking on the big black mamba, Elkman.
Oh, gravy, baby. 381. Soon you are in a low range of hills. You make fast progress until you are halted by a sheer cliff that stretches as far as the eye can see. You realize with a shock that you have mistaken your way. You must retrace your steps to the upper Hyangkiang River and travel on that way. After another 2 days, you have found your way again and are ready to turn north once more. Thought we were steering clear of north.
No idea. We were going east and somewhere.
One of the tributaries of the Hyangkiang River lies athwart your path. The air is alive with the twittering of song thrushes as you walk down a rolling green hillside to the river. There is a road with white-topped milestones at intervals that leads to the river, and you decide to follow it. Turn to 227. Where are
We
we
don't have an
going
option, do
then? Yeah, this is. I feel like this is why there isn't a map, because the book's always trying to steer you in one direction.
The road runs down to the river's edge at a ford. You can see running to the other bank just below the surface a pier of rock over which the river pours like a weir. Weir?
Weird.
Below the weir, the water is white. That's a fucking mouth.
That's a fucking map.
Mouthful, that.
That's now fucking map.
Below the weir, the water is white and frothy. Above it is still deep in green. The pier is 10 feet wide and covered in green slime. Will you cross near the frothing white water, turn to 213, or near the green depths upstream, turn to 201? Otherwise, you may plunge in above the weir and swim. Green slime.
What are the options? Green slime. Where's the green slime? I'm trying to picture this.
So,
Okay, so we're by the side of the road, and it goes down to a river. Riverbank.
and it's frothy white water. Like-
Yeah, because it's coming over rocks.
But you can go higher up into the slimy green area, or we can just jump in the water and swim. I feel like the slime is like,
Slime's slippy.
yeah, but I'm more like there's got to be something where the slime is.
Isn't it just slippy rocks?
10 feet wide, covered in green slime.
Yeah, it's gonna be slippy. It's just algae.
But we have Karamanjitsu.
Should we go in the green slime?
feel like
you need to go there for some.
I feel like it'd be worth the risk. It's got to be. Shall we try?
Yeah, let's go green slime. I mean, in real life, I wouldn't have gone for the green slime
But if
route.
you're a Shogun samurai on a quest for,
I still wouldn't have gone down the green slime route.
True. 201.
Okay, guess we're going down it.
It's good to take the risks on your first playthrough anyway, and then at least you know not to do it next time.
Should we checkpoint it? No.
No, I think we'll be alright.
Choosing the side of the ford nearest the green depths, you cautiously feel your way towards the far bank across the pier of rock. which is only inches below the surface of the river. The green slime which covers the rock is treacherous underfoot.
Hey Odium, how you doing?
Hey Odium!
Wesky emotes.
Suddenly 2 figures rise majestically out of the depths. They have scaly green skins and curious flat-topped heads. They move as if balancing something invisible on the top of their heads, but they also have dangerous-looking webbed claws, and they are surging towards the ford. Will you lunge your sword at the nearest, or try to make a dash for the far bank?
We fight them. Oh, is that the picture of them?
Yeah, I was just gonna show.
Oh, they look like dude from Dragon Ball Z.
What should we do? Should we try and make a run for the far bank,
To get past them,
or stick a sword in this guy?
I say we stick a sword in them.
Really?
They've got webbed claws and they're walking at us like this.
What if they're friendly and we get cursed for...
Well, the only options are try and get past them on the slippy slime.
Oh yeah, we're gonna slip, aren't we?
Yeah, so I would fight them and
Okay, 2, 3, 3. So we're gonna stick our sword in.
yeah, straight away. There's multiple of them though. The scaly green monster's yellow eyes glint with evil intelligence as you unsheath your sword and take a pace back from the green depths. If you have the skill of Iajitsu, turn to 357. Otherwise, it produces a strong net from below the surface, which it tries to trap your sword just as you lunge. Roll 2 dice and add 2 to the score because you may lose your footing on the treacherous slime. If you score less than your skill, turn to 171. If you score equal to higher or higher to your skill, turn to 117. So you'd assume being less
Low
is better.
yeah. Damn right, just my sister's cat just right at my place saying, taking care of her. Ah! Yes.
Off to Italy, very jealous.
Yeah.
Whereabouts in Italy?
I also hope the cat behaves for you,
Yeah.
Odium.
So we need to roll
Let's just roll and see what
2
we get.
dice. But then we need to add 2 to
Add
it, I think.
2.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Did you just say low numbers are better?
Yeah, and we just rolled 14.
Can you even roll 14?
We added 2 to it. We got 12 and we added 2 to it. Then to 117.
We're gonna die.
We might drown. They might just steal all our provisions.
This could be the end of our journey.
It was worth the risk.
Should we take a big drink and roll again?
Is it death?
It's death.
Yes.
Should I tell us the outcome anyway?
Yeah, tell us the outcome.
So if we weren't dirty great big cheaters, this would have been the ending. You try to bring your sword down to the green water in a slashing motion in order to slice through the net, but the monster is too quick for you. It flings the net around your shoulders and pulls you from your precarious perch on the slime-covered rock. Your sword does you no good as you are dragged below the surface, surrounded by the scaly green monsters. There is nothing you can do. You have fallen into the hands of the Kappa, from which there is no
They're like big
escape.
frogs.
Not in the Kappa in the Animal Crossing.
I thought it was like a big frog sort of thing.
Yeah, they have frog monsters. This is what you get when you go on green slime.
Yeah, but what might we get? When we make
Nothing.
this roll?
What good has ever come from green slime?
These.
No, go on.
I don't know. In real life,
No, in real life or fiction.
yeah, they might have a giant golden egg in there that we can.
In what? The green slime that's this thick?
Yeah, we might have to fight the Kappa, and the Kappa might be like a really greedy frog that has like all these items in its belly.
It could be.
Should we each drink and roll?
Reroll again.
So what do we need to get?
Low.
So what do is this 6? Oh shit! So what do we need to get? 6 plus 2 is 8.
Lower or equal to our skills. So
So you need to get 3 or below.
Yeah.
So I'll let you roll this. We need to get 3.
Did you have a big drink?
You roll yours first.
I thought we were drinking anyway for cheating.
Well, yeah, I'll drink for that, yeah. Let's win. Hey, KO1, yeah.
Hey,
let's
come
hopefully win.
on.
Snake eyes.
Yeah, come on.
Hopefully.
It's got to be the opposite to. What's double sixes called? Is that like spider eyes?
I don't think so.
Remove your 6. I
Am
feel like
I-
it's bad luck.
Okay.
Fuck.
Okay, I'll drink and roll mine then.
The spider eyes again.
3. That's it, innit? 9, 10, 11, 12. No.
No. Hang on. If you score... Right, so roll 2 dice and add 2. If you score less than your skill, if you score equal or higher... Yeah, okay, so you roll again. I'll roll
Yeah,
mine.
you got the
'cause-
6.
Yeah.
Triple sixes. Oh, yeah, you better
Yeah,
do it
you
again.
can drink as well if you want.
Yeah, why not?
In support.
The quicker I
Please
finish
don't
it, the
miss
quicker I sober up.
You don't have to drink with me, you know.
Okay, next one.
Come on, just don't be a 6.
7.
8, 9. Yes, okay.
There we go. We got lucky, guys.
Oh, we just got hideously unlucky.
We're still going to die now, watch.
171.
We got lucky.
Excuse me. At the last moment, you bring the sword blade down towards the green water in a splashing motion, which slices through the net. Then you lunge again with scarcely believable speed. Your sword point buries itself in the face of the scaly green monster, which turns purple and sinks below the surface, bubbling purplish blood. The second is still surging towards the ford, and you have just enough time to reach the other bank, teetering dangerously every step of the way. Turn to 395.
Nice. See, I feel like if we would have tried to make it across to the ford anyway, that net thing would have killed us or caught us.
Maybe, but they might.
We might have been able to use our skill to escape it.
Yeah. Don't go towards green slime.
There you go, lesson learned. There better be something good in there.
Remember, alcohol is just XP for your liver.
Yeah.
Amen, coma.
I think we maxed out a while ago.
Yeah, we did max out.
You clamber onto the mossy mound near the far bank of the river as several scaly green monsters rise, dripping from the depths and converge upon you. If you have the skill of Karamajitsu and wish to try and leap over their heads to safety, turn to 35. If you decide to stand your ground and fight it out, turn to 13. If instead you surrender, turn to page 3.
Okay, we're on a mound. We're not in the sludge anymore, so hopefully we'll be able to jump.
Yeah. I mean, we should use the skill to escape, but at
Yeah.
the same time, would there be anything if we stood our ground and killed them?
What are green scaly monsters gonna have? They're not gonna have a golden egg.
They might have the
Horn?
horn. No, let's use the skill. We've got the
I
skill.
feel like if the opportunity to do our skill presents itself, we should use
Yeah.
it, and then we know whether it's a waste of time for next playthrough.
Yeah. Okay. So turn to page 35. We're going to use our Karamajitsu skill to do a leap of faith above the scaly green men.
What page was it?
I don't know. Did you? Have you got your finger on it still? 395, and then from there to somewhere else.
You said 38, but I want to check.
35, I think I said.
395. 35. As 3 of the green monsters rush the mound, hoping to sweep you off it, you launch yourself into a great leap that carries you towards the treetops. That's a big leap. You hurtle above the monsters and land behind them. They turn and run towards you. You have only 2 choices. You can either run, turn to 173, or place your back against a tree and fight, turn to 183. However, you notice something of interest as you sailed above their heads. The flat-topped heads are in fact basins, each holding a small pool of water. The balancing act, which they appear to be doing, is in order to keep the water inside their basin heads.
Mm-hmm. Okay. What?
What?
Oh, so it's basically
What?
giving
Oh,
us
knock 'em over.
it's giving us a way to take them out.
So let's stay and fight, and hopefully we've got an advantage somewhere. Yeah, that's
So
right.
they're keeping water in the head, which is probably keeping them alive, right?
Yeah, 183.
183. Let's do this. This could be a long.
We might get something then. You might be right.
Yeah.
The green men might have something for us.
Ooh.
Ooh, daddy.
With your back to the tree, you direct a fresh onslaught. Desperate measures are called for if you are to avoid death at the hands of the scaly green monsters. Will you try a trick suggested by the element brimstone?
What?
Try a trick suggested by the element brimstone. Has the thought of their strange flat top heads entered your mind? Turn to 255. Or will you pretend to be about to cast a spell in them?
Let's look at their strange flat-topped heads.
Will you pretend to be about to cast a spell on them? I mean, we should go with what we just learned, but that also sounds like it's like a way to trick them into doing something else. Should this be our checkpoint?
Yeah, we could checkpoint it here.
This can be our first checkpoint of the day, so page 183.
What would you do? Because I would clearly be thinking about their flat-topped heads.
Yeah, I'd have that flat top head in my mind.
I would be thinking about it day and night.
Yeah, so should we take care of these flat top heads?
What's it actually say again?
Try a trick suggested by the element brimstone, which
No, don't know what that is.
I don't know what that is. It's surprising that it actually comes up as an option without saying, have you listened to element brimstone? Or has the thought of their strange flat-topped head entered your mind? Or will you pretend to be about to cast a spell on them?
I mean, we've been thinking about their flat-top heads since we met them, so...
Flat-top heads, let's do it. It just gave us the information.
It's like the new fat-bottom girls.
Flat-topped head, green scaly monster. The green scaly monster's flat-topped head. The purple
They make
monster.
everything will go round.
The big purple monster underwater.
You drop your shoulder and barge into one of the monsters, then knock it off balance with the flat of your sword. A shower of water pours from the hollow basin in the top of its head. It clutches its claws to its head, makes a sound as if it were choking or drowning, and dives back into the river. Realizing they use the pool of water on top of their heads to breathe, you concentrate on knocking them off balance so that water is shed. They are forced to retreat to the river, and you are left standing on the bank, tired but victorious. Turn to 393.
There you go.
We haven't got anything from them.
No, not yet.
Should we go back?
The kappa for that is what the scaly monsters, green monsters are, glare balefully at you. Their yellow eyes just below the surface. Legends tell that they are wily and capable of speaking in the human tongue. Will you leave immediately while it's possible to do so, or try to talk to them? We might as well try and talk to them.
Yeah, we
right?
still got our skill and shit.
Yeah, we can take him out if we need to fight. 325. Let's talk to the green scaly monster.
Yeah, we can always pretend to cast a spell if not. Or just knock the ball heads off.
Yeah, we'll flat top, get all the liquid out of
Flat
it.
bottom girls. Before you can say a word, one of the kappa throws a trident from beneath the waters. Test your luck. We have to
We
be
are lucky because we have, or you can cheat. We try to avoid that if
We
possible.
haven't cheated. Well, I don't want to say anymore.
So, our luck is 13, so we can't lose to this roll.
Let's see what we'd get anyway.
Go on then. You did get 3 6s in a row before.
Oh, 5. Ooh, that would have been
So,
unlucky.
we are lucky and we're going to lose the skill point we gained earlier.
If you're lucky, 10 to 3, 6, 7. Cheeky bitch throwing a trident at us.
Oh. I wonder if that would have killed us straight away. The trident catches a low branch and you are able to catch it and use it to threaten the kappa.
Nice.
They shrink back until their yellow eyes are mere glints in the green depths. If you decide to leave now, turn to 335. If you're determined to speak to them, turn to 361. We've gone all this
No,
way.
come on. It's
361.
like being at work. You decide to threaten that you will bring an army of samurai to kill the kappa unless they can help in your quest. The yellow eyes bob up and down in the gloom, then one rises suddenly to the surface and throws a sparkling red gem at your feet.
Is it the Phoenix Ruby?
It is our greatest treasure,
The Phoenix
it
Ruby.
hisses. Now leave us. The gem is a ruby shaped like a phoenix. A rare treasure indeed, taken from a rich merchant who tried to cross the ford a long time ago. Note it on your adventure sheet. The kappa disappear from view and you decide to move on and turn to 325.
Told you it was worth doing. There we
got
go.
one item that we needed.
5 more to go.
So we've got the Phoenix Ruby.
Yep, which we're supposed to use on the big bird thing, right? The Phoenix, right?
Yes, I hope so.
We'll checkpoint it before that. 335. There is no pursuit as you leave the Kappa's Ford, and it is not long before new dangers take your mind off those past. Beyond the valley of the upper Hyang Kayang lies a ridge of slate that cuts the skyline like a saw. You are nearing the top of this when the whole shelf of slate upon which you are standing begins to tremble. It feels like an earthquake, as the whole of Hashiman has turned to jelly. There is a low cave nearby. You could crawl underneath the overhanging rock. Turn to 205. If you decide instead to lie prone where you are, turn to 103.
Ooh. Crawl underneath the overhanging rock. Could that not fall down?
Yes.
Would you not lay where you are if it was all starting to fuck around? Where are we?
335.
You are standing. The whole shelf of slate we are standing on begins to tremble.
Does that mean the whole floor's
Maybe we should go underneath the overhang then. Because what we're on, so we're on this like ridge which is shaken. There's an overhang over here.
Yeah. So it sounds safer, doesn't it? I'll keep my finger there, but we'll turn to 205.
I mean, if it was real life, I'd probably just lay where I was because I'd be shit scared.
But surely you'd know if there's anything above you, so... Okay, that was a bad choice.
Okay, let's go back then.
Do you want me to read it out first? Do you want me to read it? Or should we just go back?
No, read it.
So, all go still for a moment as you wedge yourself in the cave mouth, and then there's a dull rumbling from the earth and the ground starts to shake once more. The tremor is a strong one, and there is a great cracking noise above you. You look up in time to see 100 tons of slate dropping from the cave roof. There is no escape, you are squashed flat.
Jesus.
So, yeah, let's...
So, my whole going prone in, like, fear would actually save me one day.
Well, that's the whole thing. It's like... If you're out in the open and you look up and there's nothing above you,
Yeah, but...
it's either fall down or get crushed from above, isn't it?
But I was thinking, like, it made it sound like we would end up falling if we stayed where we were.
Yeah. I mean, logically, if the whole thing was shaking, you'd assume the whole thing would fall down.
But I wouldn't go over, I wouldn't go under an overhang, but I also wouldn't stay where I was.
You'd have to be extremely, extremely lucky for everything to fall besides where you're sitting, right?
Yeah, true.
That's unless you're fucking Jamie Lannister, and then that's the only...
That's his choice.
Very true. So let's lie prone and turn to 103.
Yeah, and take a big drink.
Yes. We survived the landfall.
For being dirty, dirty cheats.
Ah.
Oh, we die anyway.
You're joking.
No, I'm joking. All goes still for a moment as you lie prone on the ledge. Then there is a dull rumbling from the earth and the ground starts to shake once more. The tremor is strong and there is a great cracking noise in the wall of slate. The ceiling of the cave crashes down with an enormous report and silvers of grey rock fly everywhere. If you had taken refuge in the cave mouth, you would have been flattened.
Ooh.
Good job we didn't pick that option.
That was a wise option.
Turn to 273.
The ledge is now cracked and has subsided in parts, making it the going difficult. At last you come to a smooth area where you decide to eat. As you are reaching into your backpack, the ground starts to tremble once more. There is another cave nearby. Will you run into it or lie prone again?
Go inside the cave and eat your food.
Yeah? 3, 2, 9. Get your finger there.
Same thing, isn't it?
3, 2, 9.
We're going inside a cave as opposed to laying under an overhang. Yeah. I want to know what happens either way. As soon as you reach the cave, the trembling stops. But you decide to enter in case it... Oh, what is that word? It's a new word.
Which one? Presaged?
Presaged? You decide to enter in case it has presaged a more violent quake. You light a torch and see that the cave is in fact a small grotto filled with pink chalcedony flowers like a bed of coral. Lying on top of the rock flowers is a magnificent suit of lacquered
Oh,
armor.
yes.
A little dusty and mouldy, but still resplendent in the golden blue colours of the Legion of the Seventh Seal. Will you take the armour or leave straight away? Is that a trap or is this a reward for going inside the cave? Should we take it?
I would say take
Are we
it.
gonna get cursed though?
I don't know. Seventh seal. We have read something about the seventh seal.
And it says it's mouldy and dusty. It could be like Indiana Jones and the Holy Grail.
Should we take the armor?
I would take it in real life.
You'd have to carry it.
Clean it a little bit. No, I'd put it on.
The Legion of the Seventh Seal were the honor guard of the first shogun. Their light as warriors have never been seen again. They were wiped out when they refused to surrender to a force 10 times their size 500 years ago. The armor is archaic in design, but of the highest quality. As you prise it free from the rock, the chalcedony flowers break into crystal drops with a tinkling crash, then you are struck with a heavy blow from behind. Lose 3 stamina points. If you're still alive, you decide to quit the chambers as quickly as possible. So there's no way.
Okay, so we've lost 3 stamina points, but do we get the armor?
I doubt it. Do we not get hit from behind? Either way, it doesn't seem the worst. Maybe we'll encounter someone who did take the armor.
Right, okay, it doesn't say take the armor, but let's
Let's
carry
go
on
with
anyway.
it. 7-5, lose 3 stamina points.
At least we tried.
Yeah.
If it didn't say it was mouldy, I wouldn't have bothered.
Take the armoire. We tried to.
The arm. What? As you turn to leave, the cave entrance is blocked by what appears to be an enormous moving boulder. It is in fact a groundhog with a body like an enormous slab of rock and 8 powerful, stumpy legs. Its edges are lined with tails sporting balls of bone at their ends, like living morning stars. In the middle of its back is a huge slit-like mouth. There is nowhere to hide in the grotto. You will have to fight. The
Groundhog.
Hog.
See, I have no idea what this thing looks like.
It
It's hard to
sounds like a
envision.
big rock spider.
Yeah. Or like a big boar or something.
Well, it's a spider. It's got
With
8
a
legs.
gaping mouth on its back.
Gaping spider hole pig.
Right, so what are the skills?
And make a bell.
We're on the back page.
Okay, what are we using? Sumo.
22.
Yeah, I know.
22 stamina, and its skill is...
8. So we could do our double downs if you want.
With this being such a long fight, we will do the double downs. If the enemy hits us, we take a big hit from our drink and
Yeah, and lose stamina.
maybe lose. Yeah, should we lose an extra stamina point or something?
No.
No. Okay.
We could do. Do you want to put that rule into place? We lose 3 instead of 2.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Good day.
There we go. So our roll.
20.
Yeah, 20 for us. Enemy roll.
16. So we take 4 off him. 18.
Okay. Our roll again.
16.
16 for us.
Nice. $11. 17.
17 for us. Nice.
9.
Enemy is down to
10.
10. Our roll is 16, 17 for us. Enemy roll is 20. So he takes damage off us and we drink, right?
Oh no, yes, take 3 off
So
us.
he's taking an extra point. So it takes us down to 17. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, right. I'll roll again. 13 for us.
Oh no. Oh, sorry.
13. So, yep, that's us again. Yep. Kerwan, the drinks are...
Kernoir!
Kernoir, it's really hard to remember. I'm really sorry. 16, 15, 14.
Kernoir, I hope you're sharing in our pain tonight.
My problem with Kernoir is that as soon as I see something, I read it without actually thinking. That's why this is really difficult, especially after you've been drinking.
11, 12. Nice, 18.
18 for us, so they need to get a 10 or above.
Shit.
So that's equal, right?
Yeah, equal.
Okay, I'll roll.
Oh my god. 15?
15 for us, so they need a 7.
Nice, 11.
Enemy stamina is down to
6.
6.
So we need 2 more.
2 more rounds.
11.
So
Oh my god.
3.
15. 16.
16 for us. Oof, what's that?
16. So
Oh.
roll again.
When I created this nickname, I barely knew what Twitch was. I had no idea people would be saying it all the time. Yeah, I can imagine so.
Love how I started off calling them penguins. Penguins isn't even in the name.
And he does look like
19.
penguins, to be fair.
19 versus.
8, so
Yes. Okay, come on, one more hit.
here we go. Oof. Beautiful. He's done for.
Oh!
Looks like E Honda's seen something since his days in the tournament. Yeah, he has. Yeah, he's had too many fights with Blanca.
We're not even who we even meant to be fighting. A groundhog is.
Yeah.
Not even a
So
sumo.
yeah, if you've just joined, not yet. E Honda is actually a 8-limbed boulder monster with a gaping mouth on his back. But I think E Honda was the closest thing we had. So yeah, appreciate it.
We killed him anyway. He's dead now.
So my turn.
Yeah, I think it is.
305. So we killed E Honda / Groundhog. So 305. You have slain the groundhog. You try on the armor. It's a good fit, and you may add 1 to your skill while wearing it. There is nothing else here, so you climb to the crest to see what lies
Oh,
beyond.
no, you know what though? I feel like we've reached top skill rank now, and we're gonna be cheating from now on. Because we would technically have maximum skill. But let's put the armor on because we earned it.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Unless you want to lose a luck point or a skill point in exchange.
No.
So we'll just take it. Okay. So that means
We
our
earned that
skill
one.
is up to 12. So hopefully, then again, a lot of fights you need certain items and stuff anyway. So it doesn't mean we're going to be.
Yeah, you can
Killing
probably
everyone.
get your skill above that.
Well, it comes down to dice rolls as well. We have
Yeah,
really
this is
notoriously
true.
bad dice rolls, so we could be fine.
As you reach the crest, a vast panorama opens up. The great valley of the lower Hyangkang River lies below you. In the distance lies its delta amid the spider fens of Kumo. The spider fens are lost in a pall of mist. Knowing that to detour around the enormous delta would take weeks, you set off down the gentle slope of
So
the
we're
valley.
going into the spider fence.
Yes, turn to 17.
Shelob has definitely got an item for us.
Is spider fens not just a plant?
I've seen a picture of a spider in here, so
I've seen a picture of a
I
spider
think
in here.
we're going to find a spider. The journey to the spider fens across the open lawless territory takes 3 days, during which you take the bare minimum of rest, not wishing to be caught out in the open by mounted samurai in the service of Ikiru, Master of Shadows. The air seems unnaturally chill as you enter the dreaded spider fens, but you console yourself with the thought that taking this route will allow you to penetrate deep within Ikiru Akiru's territory, sorry, before he knows of your presence. A paved road stretches into the delta, running north into the right direction for you. It runs on a dike surrounded by lakes of marshes on either side. At the last, the fog comes down and you can see no further than a few cracked flagstones ahead. At length, you come to a junction. The paved road veers northeast into the fog. A well-trodden path leads north past the signpost saying the Well of Souls, and another leads along the edge to a mist-covered lake to the west. If you have a map showing you the route to the Scarlet Pagoda, turn to 107. If not, will you head north to 285 or west or northeast?
I feel like northeast is
Well,
always good.
Well, and you can always roll again. Yeah, true. Yeah, but it tells us exactly what's in each direction. So,
what are we looking for?
northeast, the paved road veers northeast into the fog. So we can either go into the fog, northeast.
Oh.
A well-trodden path leads north past the signpost saying the Well of Souls. So north is the Well of Souls. And another leads to the west. Another pathway. Mist-covered lake to the west. So I feel like, should we just do in order? So we just go
We
to...
might only have one shot though.
A lot of people have been to the Well of Souls because it's well trodden.
But what are we trying to find?
Items.
I feel like I really want to go into the mist. What page is this? Not yet. This is
Page 17. Well trodden. What would you guys do if you were looking for rare artifacts? Although the one that is well trodden is called the Well of Souls.
And there's one to a mist-covered lake.
And one to the fog. Path choices. Should this be a checkpoint? It would be as good as any.
Possibly.
Right. This is...
Can't drink. That's the only problem here.
We'll be fine.
Our liter beers have.
We'll be fine. We don't need the booze. Only to make dice rollers.
We do to make checkpoints.
So, mist, fog, or well. Few have returned from the well. Trodden path. Well, you might have a point there. There might not be.
How would you throwing a spanner in the works?
Yeah, there might not be any footprints heading back away from the well, so a lot of people might have died there. But
Yeah.
if there's a way to get past the well, there might be something good down there. So,
Should we literally do the first one so we
yeah,
can go
let's
back?
go head into the mist. So,
Oh, we're going to the mist?
mist, well, or mist-covered lake. So there's
Hang on here.
right, fog, mist, misty lake, or well.
Fog, mist, misty lake. Well, we got 4.
No, fog, misty lake, well. Well of Souls.
Oh, see, the fog tells me there might be something cool there.
The fog sounds the least interesting of the three, though.
That's the most interesting of the 3. It's a fog. It could be...
Going into the fog.
Yes. Would you not be interested?
I'd be interested in all three of them, but they've gone to the detail of putting a mist-covered lake.
Not yet said. You might lose your soul to the well, but you have skill. Because it's the Well of Souls.
We've checkpointed. Should we check... Actually, no. Should we check out the ones that it sounds... Should we go to the fog?
Yeah, let's get to the fog. That's where I want to go.
So, northeast into the fog. So, northeast turn to 249. So we're on page 17.
Yeah, I've written it down. The path you've taken into the spider fens sinks gradually below the level of marshes and lakes. High walls of clay holding back the water from the sunken path. You seem to be making good progress. You are nearing the southern edge of the Hyanking estuary. If you wish to return to the edge of the fen and choose another route, turn back to 17 and choose again.
I feel like we probably will have a check.
So that's like a safe route, isn't it?
Yeah. Continue to the estuary then.
Or do you want to go back to 17 and pick again and go down some weird path? That sounds like the way out to me.
Yeah, but if we go to another pass, we won't be able to ever get to the estuary again.
We might.
I feel like we should follow it, because if we go to the estuary, it'll probably take us back to the road when we're done.
I feel like that's just telling me, okay, this is safe. Are you sure you don't want to try something else up? But if you want to go for it, let's go.
We can drink and check out the other pass.
No, let's go. 33.
We made the checkpoint at page 17 anyway.
Yeah. I feel like it's like you've missed something.
We will soon see.
But I don't think these books are that kind, so...
I think you're right in that. Let me read this. They're all M. Night Shyamalan movies, so you'll be fine. Yeah, we got The Village, we got the Mist. I don't think The Mist was his movie, but you missed something. Good one. So,
oh, God.
So choosing the estuary and the fog pathway. As you approach the estuary through the mire of the fens, it begins to rain. You slog on, but the rainfall is torrential, and you are soon soaked through and bespattered with mud from head to toe. It rains for 2 days, by which time you decide to turn back. The water level rises until you are forced to swim. After several miles, you drown, utterly exhausted. So...
No way! Is that how it ended?
let me just check this up on the other page. Yeah. So we drown, so we're going to pick a different route. So mist-covered lake to the west. So we want to go to the west. 125.
So we're not going to the well?
Not yet. Lane. That was quite a turn of events. I know. We weren't really expecting to be covered in torrential rain and drown after swimming 6 miles. It wasn't really. There was no. What's the word? It wasn't foreseen that was going to happen to us.
Right, this is the only place we can go because we don't have a map to the pagoda.
No, we can go north or west.
So we go in
west.
125.
Yes. Why? Do you need the map to go north? Oh no, you don't. No.
No.
Yeah, we'll go west first.
Can you read this one?
The dike runs for a mile upon mile, the product of an ancient civilization that lived in the delta before the eternal mist descended. After a while, a winding path leads up until the marsh. If you wish to turn aside on the path, turn to 339. If you want to continue, turn to 387. Should we go off to the path? 339?
It leads up into the marsh.
Let me check.
Yeah, alright, we're going off a path.
339.
Let's go off it. Need it with you. 339.
This game is like one giant beginner's trap. I think all of them are. In fact, this one's quite alright compared to a lot of the other ones. Go on then. What happens?
The winding path crosses many more and eventually has you completely lost in the mist. You pause to try and get your bearings, then it begins to rain. Even though it is still misty, it rains hard for 2 whole days until the water level... Yeah, okay. You die exhausted.
What happens if we continue along the path then?
387. What? Soon you come to a path that leads down to the water's edge, where a crescent of stepping stone, great columns of basalt, a veritable giant's causeway stretches out into the mist. With difficulty, you leap from pillar to another. Turn to 113.
Continue with this and see what happens.
He really likes rain, yeah.
Not us. So we keep drowning in it. The silence around you is haunting. The mist kills even the sound of the water lapping at the great columns of stone, leaping from one to another. You have just gone out of sight of the dike when the water level seems to rise all around the nearby pillars of basalt. Suddenly, a beast of unimaginably huge dimensions looms out of the lake, causing a tidal wave which sweeps you into the water. The The Kraken is rising, and its huge tentacles, each as thick as your chest, thrust you whole into its gaping beak. Only giants dare risk the giant's causeway, even
Fuck's sake.
they will bring up mana 2 to appease the Kraken's hunger. We're dead.
We're
So-
dead again!
Yep, so we can't.
17 then?
Yeah, so we can only do the Well of Souls.
That's crazy. So in them what, like 6 options, none of them have been safe so far.
Yeah, essentially. I think it's counting on you having the pagoda map, but you would have thought.
We haven't seen a pagoda map though.
I reckon the pagoda map might have been in the village at the start, maybe. So our only option is to go to the Well of Souls, turn to 285.
It's well trodden.
That's a crazy amount of dead ends. I know, especially when all of them have multiple options
If
to get
it's
there.
dead end, I quit.
It's got to be because there's no way out. But this is the well-trodden path, so
Oh no.
go on.
The track you've taken winds tortuously through the mire until you have lost all sense of direction. If you wish to return to the edges of the fen and choose another route, go back to 17. If instead you forge ahead, turn to 309. That's our only option.
We've got to do it. We've got to do it.
This book is a bitch. It used to be so nice.
After another half day during which you make slow but steady progress, only occasionally stepping off the path into the mire, it begins to rain. And
Oh, no.
descends until a low hill in the middle of the fens is revealed a few miles to the east. A small path diverges from the path you're on towards it. Was it when we took the off path when we got killed by the rain? In the last one? Or was that when we continued onwards?
Both rains killed us.
Okay, so a small path diverges from the path you're on towards it. Will you take the path that leads to the hill, turn to 261, or press on? So,
The hill you can get above the rainwater.
should we check?
Isn't there a path that ends with delicious sushi?
Not in this bit.
Well,
Possibly somewhere. So, right. Should we press on and see what the shit option is? Because that sounds like the shit option. Or should we go to the hill?
in real life, I'd go to the hill, but if we want to just completely eliminate all options, let's go to the other. Because then we can always go back whilst we're in mega cheat mode. And
No, let's not do it. It sounds like we're just going to drown again.
okay,
So-
so we're going to the hill.
We're going up the hill. 261. Running up that hill.
261.
I think so. Yes.
Teeming rain obscures your vision as you climb towards the lower hill. The water level is rising quickly. You might well have drowned if you had not taken this path.
Use the Kanamajitsu skill to fly in the air.
As the ground slopes up and you leave the rising waters behind, you notice that all creatures of the swamp, rats, marsh salamanders, and even giant dragon newts, which seem too scared to contemplate gobbling you up, are racing towards the same patch of high ground to escape the flood. Turn to 149.
Nice.
Nice. We're still alive.
Yep. Somehow.
That was our last option.
We tried all other 6 ways out. A few gnarled trees and great holes in the ground relieve the rain-drenched land of its monotony. A curious web stretched between the 2 trees 30 feet apart stops you in your tracks. Suddenly, a flat, circular slab of rock is hurled aside from the entrance of a huge burrow, and an enormous trapdoor spider leaps upon you. It is taller than you, and... So, this is the spider I saw earlier.
This is the spider I saw earlier.
I prepared this one earlier. It is taller than you, and its mandibles scissor together like a great scythe blade. You must fight for your life. Do it. We haven't got a spider, have we?
I told you. What did I say?
I
I
don't
said
remember.
we need spider and we need rats, and you said we
rats.
wouldn't. No, I said spider as well, and you said we wouldn't need a spider.
When I was a kid, my dad told me tall tales of something called a Japanese water wall that would rain so hard that it isn't safe to stay outside.
Oh, that's
Did you
weird.
believe it? Is there any fact to that?
I mean, believe it now, because it's happening.
As you mentioned salamanders, my sister sent me a picture of a salamander my niece made. Oh, made out of what? I used to have a salamander. when I was
Made
a
out
kid.
of salamanders.
That's pretty dodgy.
What are we fighting?
Totate Kumo, also known as giant
spider.
spider.
We have a centipede.
There we go. It's got multiple
It
limbs.
has limbs.
So if you take this, skill is 10, right?
Yes. Stamina is 14. So, I mean, I feel like we can't lose here because our skill is 12. Oh, we can lose?
Yes, we can if we get
Of course
shit
we
rolls.
can lose.
So-
Paper mache!
Oh, that's cool. You have to put it in Tipsy's Discord.
Yeah, would you send me a picture of it?
Stamina is 14, did you say?
Yeah, I love paper mache. I used to love paper mache when I was a kid. Did you ever do that thing where you blew up a balloon and then
Yeah,
paper mache and made like a hot air balloon?
I played like a Rat King's second in command in the Nutcracker play at school, and I had a rat helmet. It was cool.
Did you? I was a badger in my school play.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
When was that? A long time ago.
A long time ago.
Did you have a helmet?
I had a badger mask.
Nice. Was it made out of paper mache with balloons?
Yes, I made it. I loved
Awesome.
it.
There's an old Godzilla movie with a giant spider monster. It's called Kumongo. I've not
Mm.
seen that one. To be fair, I've not seen many of the old Godzillas.
We ready?
Yeah,
We fighting?
we are. We're fighting the Totai Kumo.
Totate Kumo.
Let's do this. So we're doing this one legit.
Yes.
So we need to win 7 rounds, basically. So that is
20?
20 for us. We've won.
Nice.
Okay, so down to
Oh my god, Odium! I remember when that badger thing crashed my PC when I was like 6 years old,
What
and my
badger
dad like was a bitch.
20 again.
2020 versus. Do you not remember Badger Mushroom?
Oh yeah.
Nice.
There we go. Down.
Yeah, I watched it and at my PC crash, and my dad blamed his PC crashing on me watching
Definitely was
Badger
not.
Mushroom. I think he was.
Well, you must have clicked the dodgy.
I'm sure it was Badger Mushroom.
You know that animator still streams on Twitch, really? The one who made that.
Well, he broke my PC. I'm gonna sue him.
18 for us. Enemy. Oh,
Oh.
16.
Ah
24.
no!
We are down to.
Oh, we should have
12.
eaten some provisions.
I think we'll be fine. I think we'll be fine. 12, 12, 12. Weevil. Is he a
Weevil,
weeb?
fucking hell.
Okay,
Memories.
14.
19?
19 for us.
19 versus 18.
Nice. My dad.
I was blaming stuff like that on me too. He even thought turning speakers off in the computer. To be fair though, I think I did always break the computer when I was a kid.
I didn't. I was like the
I
most
clicked on
tech-savvy
everything.
Nice. He's done
Oh
that.
yes.
It's like when you type in like a movie on Napster or something and it comes up with like 6,000 unrelated porn movies with this Godzilla in the title because you typed in Godzilla. Godzilla sleeps with the pool boy or something like that.
Have you been watching that?
Yeah, that's why I got the virus. Nice.
He's not yet.
Well, we're doing good though.
We are doing good.
2 more rounds. Legit. No Shinobi
Maybe it was
Showdown.
the badger, maybe it's all like funny. This is true. He
I was
would
the whiz kid
kill me.
who fixed the computer. Yeah, me too. There's a lot of double sixes, I know. Our luck is sure to fall very soon. 16, 17 for us.
My maths was not working then. 14. Oh no!
Oh. So we are down to 10.
Did I tell you about when we got a Sega Saturn and we forgot to plug one of the cables in?
17?
17.
No. You want me to blame you and breaking it as well?
No!
Or you just got it?
Nice. So basically, we hadn't plugged one of the cables in properly, and we'd been playing the Sega Saturn for about a year with like half the graphics loaded in.
How does that even work?
I don't know, but it was like little pixels dotted around there. We were playing
dead
like
pixels.
Croc, and it was just his eyes floating on the screen, and it took me about a year to realize it should have been an
Really?
actual.
Did you play Resident
crocodile.
Evil like that?
No, luckily.
Is that
19.
More than 19, though, isn't it?
No, it was 19.
No, that's like 20 something.
Well, us?
Our skill's 12 already.
Oh yeah, shit. That's good.
So that means he's dead, right? No.
No, he's not 10.
Yes.
Yeah, he's dead.
Boy, he's
21.
done. 21.
Croc Legends goes. Yes, Kuma.
Game. I had.
Did you never play Croc?
I did play Croc, but did you also play Gecko?
I never played Gecko.
Gex, even.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about, but I never played it.
Those games were cool.
Let's get rid of this
Giant spider.
zombie. Apparently,
So we took him down. We didn't have to cheat. It's all good.
if you win 10 to 143,
Sure go, isn't it?
the spider threshes feebly on its back in its death throes. Beyond, you see more giant webs and burrows. To the right is a cave. Behind you, the water level still rises. Will you enter the cave with the water level rising?
Well, what's
Or hack your way through the webs? Right, so we're in like...
Oh, so we can go into the cave or
Yeah.
go to the spiders.
So it's, cave, but the water level's rising.
That is warning us.
But is there something in the cave that we might need?
Probably something more secure where the spiders are. I feel like if there's more spider webs, we're heading towards more spiders where there's probably going to be dead bodies with things on them. I feel like the cave is warning us, like, if you go into this cave,
You're
going
gonna
to
drown.
Yeah.
But it's a risk.
Yeah, but are we going to have the opportunity to get back out of the cave?
The guy who wrote this one. So anyways, then came the water.
Yeah. The water level is increasing everywhere in this game. This whole island is...
To the right, there is a cave. So we could quickly nip in and out of the cave.
I don't think it works like that, but
Checkpoint, just kidding. No, yeah, you said checkpoint before you said just kidding.
let's do it. Let's check the
Right,
cave
it's
out.
gonna have to be the last checkpoint of the
Yeah.
night then, because we have
I think
no
did we
good.
not come to an agreement on like Fable Lands that we were like 2 checkpoints apart? Maybe we should do that from now on.
Yeah, so I already drank for my checkpoint.
Okay, let's do it. Let's check out the cave, but keep the page. So, which one was it?
We are not going to be allowed in this event.
Yeah, so we're actually going to Fighting Fantasy Fest in London in September, and if Ian Livingstone and Steve Jackson find out who we are and how badly we've been desecrating their books, then we will be kicked off the
We
campus.
won't be allowed in, never mind kicked off.
So 91.
So we're quickly dipping in the cave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I read the last sentence. That's what we need to know.
Are we dead?
Yeah.
Ah,
Inside the cave, oh wait there. Inside the cave, a beautiful woman lies on the ledge of stone. Her eyes sparkle malevolently as she invites you to dine with her on the heart of a human baby. What?
What?
Why is this such a long paragraph for a death when there's no other options? So
It's a fantasy.
you reply to her that you're an honorable samurai and you will not come near her. The beautiful woman changes into a wizened and demonic hag before your very eyes. She is a Nushi, a monster appearing as a beautiful woman who can command all the beasts around her den to do her will. Then you must fight my pet, samurai, she says. She calls flutingly, and the cave entrance is blocked by 3 giant spiders, a trap door spider which leaps almost on top of you, a powerful earth spider, and a gangly-legged water spider.
Ew.
Maybe you could have defeated 2 of them, but not 3 such monsters together. Your adventure ends here. That's a very in-depth, detailed paragraph.
It is, but I liked it.
Yeah. So, right, we're not doing that. We've already drank for it, so... hack our way through the webs. So maybe we can kill one of the spiders quicker in this way or something.
I feel like you die so easily in this one. Like, way more easily than the last. It's like...
I feel like we've played one Fighting Fantasy or Fablelands books which are more ruthless. Sorcery was ruthless.
Not this ruthless.
I
Like,
think it was.
it doesn't even give you a hint, though.
Yeah, true.
It's like, go left, you die. Go right, you die.
That
gone
did tell us that we
straightforward.
would drown if we went in.
Yeah, but some of them didn't.
But we didn't drown. We got killed by a woman who was eating a baby.
No, that was a silly choice. We shouldn't have gone. It is not long before you are attacked by another giant trapdoor spider, which launches itself out of its burrow just at the moment when a gangly-legged water spider scuttles up to attack you. You must fight them both.
Okay, here we go. Let's do it again.
Yeah, and I've actually read the
Baby amongst MILF hunting. Can you just keep going back to checkpoint, or is there a limit? Well, that's what we do need to
Yeah,
sort of
we
maybe.
shouldn't cheat so much.
Usually it comes to how much drink we have, and we can kind of like forfeit with checkpoints, but we're running quite low today, so I don't think we can make any more today.
No, so we're fighting. I told you we should have got a spider. It's gonna have to be centipede dude again. Okay, so are we doing this separately? So trapdoor spider is 10 and 12.
I'm trying to think of a way to do it.
Oh, we should totally eat some provisions, by the way.
Yeah, go on in. Right,
Before
so
we start this
how
fight.
many have we got? We've got 11, so we need to get to 4, 12, 4, 8, 12.
Should we just eat 2? Get down to 9 provisions and get to 18 stamina.
Yeah, sure. 18 stamina, and our provisions are now down to 9.
Maybe fight the spiders and then we'll try and get to a safe spot.
Yeah, so right, how are we doing it then?
Okay, so first spider is trapdoor spider and his skill is 10.
And his stamina is
12.
12.
So this is the biggest of the spiders.
Let's take care of Big Boy first then. Let's do it.
Ready?
Yeah. Our roll. 13.
Good start.
19.
19 versus... Ooh, 18. Nice, just.
Enemy is down to 10 stamina points. Our roll.
21 versus...
So he needs to get an 11 basically, right?
Well, 12. Nice.
There we go. Enemy is down to 8 stamina points. Okay, our roll.
21.
21, so the enemy needs...
11. 12. He's not got it, so...
Okay. Where's my dice?
Where is your dice?
Oh, here it is. I lost it.
So he's down to 6.
$20.
Yeah.
20 for us.
Nice. This is beefy spider as well.
I know, he's going down real quick. I'll roll again. 17
Yeah.
for us.
17.
That's equal, so nothing happens. I'll roll again. 16 for us.
Oh no! He's
Ooh,
got
that's a
it.
damage roll.
Yeah.
So we're down to 16.
What if we get killed by his weak
We'll be
spider?
fine. 18 for us. Ooh, that's
19.
damage to us. Oh no.
Oh no! No, we can turn it around. Come on, we can do it.
We do have to still kill the giant dragon later. And the centipede.
18.
18 for us.
15.
Nice. 2.
Come on, one more hit.
Our roll. Beautiful.
Yeah, he did.
12.
Yeah, he can't beat it.
Yep. So, next one.
Next one is a water spider. His skill is 8, and his stamina is only 10.
5 successful rounds, which shouldn't be too hard if we have a skill of 12.
Shouldn't be.
Okay. 19
19.
for us.
Yeah.
There we go. Our roll.
14.
14. He only needs a 4.
8, 9.
Ah.
14? What did we get? No, we're even.
Oh, okay, good. Oof.
I
Yeah.
know.
15, 20 for us.
Okay. Can he? Yeah.
Not anymore, he can't.
No.
He's down to 6. I'll roll.
17. 15. Sweet.
2 more attacks and we've won. Spider numero dos.
16.
Enemy roll. 15.
Yeah.
Okay.
Come on.
One more. Oh,
Yeah, he's dead.
gone. 2 spiders down. So we killed 3 spiders now.
So, he's gone.
Mm-hmm. If you win, turn 2.
87. So if you lose, it doesn't even say bye, you just die.
Yeah, I guess so.
That's sad.
There are no more spiders to impede your progress, and you forge on. The rain lifts a little, and the water level drops to reveal a long dike leading north out of the spider fens. The dike takes you as far as the foothills of the Shihoshi Mountains, where you use goat tracks to speed your journey. Goats horns. Do goats have horns?
Goats have horns.
At last you're climbing one of the taller peaks. Turn to page 8.
Why is the book making us go down that route? We want to explore.
This might be a different route so far.
You are slowly working your way up the mountainside when a tingling sensation, like an itch on your brain, causes you to pull up short. You look up and suddenly an imposing figure stands before you. Dressed in fine robes and armor of silver and gold, it is a tall, muscular, man-like being. Its face is handsome. We've seen it before. Its face is handsome to look upon, clean and pure, but it is the purity of complete evil. Its eyes burn with violet flame, and its whole being irradiates power and malice. It's a Dione or great demon. Why are we fighting this already?
I don't know.
So mortal, you would seek entry to the domain of Ikiru, Master of Shadows, it says. Its words resonant with strength. To do so, you must defeat me in the tourney of planes. Then the Dione begins to fade, laughing manically, the laughter echoing like thunder all around you. Suddenly you find yourself in open space. In every direction stretch the endless stars, and your mind reels as you try to take it all in. Then your vision fixes on the doors, bringing you back from the edge of madness. You are surrounded by 8 doors, one in each... What the fuck? One in each of the walls of the octagonal room, but the walls, ceiling, and floor are transparent.
Is there a way we can bail out of this?
I'm gonna try and find it. The voice of tyranny fills your head. We're in the hub. No, we can't leave.
It's alright. We can...
So we're
use-
basically...
How can you get all of the items? That seems impossible.
Where did we go wrong?
What did we follow? The Well of Souls.
Yeah, but where else could we have gone? I feel like we couldn't really have gone anywhere else.
I received permission to share the salamander posted on Discord, and I'm awesome. We'll check.
Yes! Thank you, Audio.
I feel like there's no way to get all 6.
No, there's got to be. There's got to be.
I mean, we might as well try the ruby on the Phoenix to see what happens now.
Yeah, should we?
Yeah, do we know which one is the ruby? The Phoenix?
It was the...
It'll kind of be in order by the items that we used.
Let's have a look. Okay, so the tiger's at the start. I feel like it might be second. Just try
Elk
it.
Plains, 68. So let's just check out if this is the one with the Phoenix.
What the hell?
No, that's the Sabertooth
Oh,
Tiger.
okay. What was the first one then?
Pinnacle.
Oh, the
Ultimate
frog,
Fighters.
okay.
Yeah, so it's got to be
Third.
third one then, 66. You've got a very good memory, not yet.
Yeah, you have.
Then again, you are
Yeah.
probably more sober than us when we played this game. This him? No, that's the
No,
one we got.
that's
But how did we get him?
Kieran. I think we just
We got him. So
talked sexy to him.
we might as well do that again if we can. Oh no!
No,
You need honor for that.
yeah, we didn't have, we haven't got enough honour. We did 5 honour.
Yeah, we do. So we got no honor. We haven't got a single honor point in this playthrough.
No. So you've got to be able to do it all.
So that was 3. So the Sands of Akon 78. That sounds more like a phoenix. doesn't
Yeah.
it?
Here
Yeah.
we go.
So you step through the door marked the endless sands of Akon. Instantly, beads of sweat appear on your forehead as the body is assailed by a terrible heat. Below, a yellow sky in which hangs a sun larger than you've ever seen stretches a mile upon the desert. The endless sands of Akon. Behind you hangs a door, the way back to the hub. Suddenly, a harsh cry, an ear-splitting shriek fills the air. A strange bird is arrowing out of the sky. It is larger than the largest eagle, and its eyes are red and glowing. Its feathers are golden metallic looking. The strangest thing is that all yellow flame seems to play lightly all over it. Without consuming it, it is a phoenix. If you have the phoenix ruby, turn to 348.
We have a phoenix
So
ruby.
we might as well use it. So 8 is where we want to go back to that door anyway. So where was it?
Oh, we ended up here again in our second. But what? This book proper pushes you to the end, doesn't it?
348, I think it is.
As the phoenix draws near, you feel a strange burning in your backpack. You reach in and pull out the phoenix ruby. It is growing hot and radiating a deep glow that bathes you in a reddish light. Instinctively, you hold it up. The phoenix utters another wild cry, and golden flames burst from it so that it becomes a fireball for a brief instant. Then it lands a little away from you, regarding you strangely. Membranes flickering across the ruby glow of its eyes from time to time. It imparts a message to you without speaking. I shall aid you. Look for me at the place of battle, O bearer of the ruby. Then it flies away. Note that the phoenix is your ally. You turn and step through the door.
What actually happened when we went to the battle? Do you remember?
We had to pick what to fight against the toad. Should we just go into the toad fight and use Phoenix?
Can we do that?
Yeah, because we've only got Toadie, haven't we?
We've got a serpent bone thing.
Yeah, I know, but that never came up as an option in any of the...
Something did. I'm going to check all the options to see if we can use the serpent bone.
I swear it was just horn.
No, there was something.
I don't remember Serpent Bone, but... There was horn for like... I haven't written it down, I would have written it down.
Here we go. Oh, D58, 1 second.
I haven't written down Serpent Bone, so it can't be mentioned. All I've written is 2 times horns.
It was a serpent something. It was a serpent bone.
Was that? Serpent Staff? The serpent was a thing, Serpent Staff.
Serpent staff. Okay, so it wasn't a horn anyway, so I don't think we can use it. But, yeah. So, I mean, let's just go into the place of battle and try and fight it with the phoenix.
No, we're gonna die anyway, so... this is gonna be like, we're gonna have started 3 times on this book.
I know. But we know where to get most of the items in the other side of the book. On this side of the book, we got at least the Ruby Phoenix.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Hold on. What's this?
Might roast a frog, who knows?
No, so after we've got the Phoenix, so I've gone straight to the place of battle because we only have him, right?
Yeah.
So, basically we end up back in the big battle with the Frogman, the Praying Mantis, the Giant Bronze Guy. So if you have no allies, turn to 254. If you do, they wait expectantly for your command. Somehow you seem to know that the rules of the arena dictate that battles can only be between single entities. Who will you send against the Toad Beam? This is what we did. We sent Kieran, didn't we?
Yeah.
So we only have, well, we have two options here. So we can use all the allies if we had them, but we only have the Phoenix, but we also have the wooden rod
We don't.
engraved.
It wasn't a wooden rod.
I'm pretty sure it was.
It wasn't. It was an antler talisman, serpent bone. It's not. It's a different thing.
It's a serpent shape.
No, it's not. It's different. It's not wooden either.
Let's see what it says. Yeah, it won't.
No, don't read it because we haven't got it. It's not that.
All right, let's send the Phoenix.
You can
anyway.
probably turn that into that maybe somewhere.
Maybe, yeah. All right, let's try the Phoenix then. 194.
Yeah, but it's definitely not that.
Yeah, we always felt like it was something to do with electricity that would take care of the frog somehow. We'll see what the Phoenix can do. Either way, this is narrowing it down to a way that we can actually kill the frog.
You order the Phoenix to attack Grolsch, the Toad Demon. The Phoenix flies straight at the Toad Thing. Oddly, Grolsch does not move, even when the Phoenix turns into a fireball almost on top of it. When the flames die, Grolsch is completely unhurt, as if it were immune to the flames of any sort.
Okay.
The Toad Thing's head darts forward and its huge
Is it gonna
maw
bite the
closes
two?
around the magical bird, swallowing it up in one gulp. The Phoenix is no more. Remove it from the list of allies. If you have no allies left, turn to 254. You know, it's gonna have to,
What?
I think it's gonna have to be. So it's definitely not Kieran. It's either Eleanor the Enchantress or the wooden rod that we use against Grolsch.
How could we get the Enchantress? What did we need?
Oh, I can't remember.
You must have written it down.
I have written. It wasn't a helmet of befuddlement,
No.
but we never wrote down what the other options were. Don't look about it now. We will save it for another playthrough.
Another playthrough means we've got to go all the way back down that way to find it, though.
Yeah, we tried the helmet on her, but we don't know much else.
Okay then. So, where are we?
Well, we're pretty much dead.
254.
Yeah, it's the same ending as last time. So we know where we can get one more of the items from, that's good. And we should also pick up that weird thing we got.
What weird thing?
Oh, but then how can we go down another route?
We will have
Maybe
to.
we've got to try and find a different path, then come back here. But then you can't go north.
We are gonna have to.
We
I'm
need-
not sure.
Yeah, we need to find a way where we can go all the way around.
Do we go back the way we just came in this part then?
And you say, no, we don't have, we need a horn. Not yet. But we don't have the horn yet.
Tough. Anyway, guys, we are going to have a good think about what we should do in the next part. If you guys have any thoughts, I mean, this probably won't be up on YouTube by the point we actually record part 4, but yeah, we'll have a think about what we can do for the next part, whether we go down the path we just went or go down the path we went down in the first 2 parts. But if you have any clues for us or help, then that would be great. Anyways, thanks guys for watching part 3. We've definitely at least figured out some things in this part. It's always a learning experience, so we will be back again soon with part 4, and yeah, we'll see you then.